I'm live. I'm doing a live. I don't care. I just was feeling bad and decided to do one. I've been having mental stress and I usually trigger it by doing something positive. So this is positive. So I'm gonna be positive about it. I want to talk about how I'm devoted to myself in order for me to get myself straight. And I know nobody else cares better than me because that's just life. People don't care about people like that because they got their own problems. But technically, I was looking at my technically, I've been going through what we call things that we have to figure out what triggers they are, or what is hated upon, or what is motioned out here to look and frown upon. Um, I'm really not going to talk about much of that because I hated my life one time. And I wasn't doing everything that I thought I should do, but I did everything I wanted to do. And people hated me for doing the most. You feel me? So it was like, like, oh, she thinks she's bad type thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was just aggravating. But anyway, I'm devoted to me and it hurts. And it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to devote your time to yourself first and get yourself together. But I figured, why does it matter? Because men feel like they love toxic relationships or something. I don't know. But I work on getting myself first and then them later. Always in mind. But I don't know. I just really hate the fact that life is like toxic now and we actually use that as an excuse. Like men, like honestly, I used to be on point with everything. I used to be perfect to a T. You know what I'm saying? I was perfect. And I did everything perfect for my boyfriend or my fiance. I did everything by of me. But I did everything perfect. And I used to think, oh, it was about pleasing men. It was about taking care of your household. It was about cooking every day. It was about all this stuff. And you could get a ring. And that's what I know. But it's all about compromising everything you are to get a ring, though. It's like, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. I've been going through a whole lot. Men have hated me. Women have definitely hated me. And truth be told, I attract attention. So yeah, people are gonna say stuff. Yeah, people are gonna try to rape me from my life and say that, oh, she was better than what we thought. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care at this point, because it's like it's about me type situation. But getting back to what I was saying, basically, I was trying to do everything to please men. And you can't please men without pleasing yourself. Because that's what makes you ill by not paying attention to what you have going on over what you had happened or had prior to all you've been going through. So it's not really about pleasing though. It's really more so about, knowing what you need out of life for you, the right situation and the right men. You need the right men in your life. Because many times we want to settle for a rich man that's really not really good for us, or a poor man that ain't good for us, or a good man period to come along with a 9 to 5, and we overlook him. But truth be told, we just want stability out of life. So like when it comes down to it or whatever, like I'm trying to get me together, I'm trying to get my life together because I've been through so much stuff. Like I was TL, you know what I'm saying, to busy, but I hated that, you know what I'm saying, because that was my initials, that just got ruined. And I said to myself, like, it's going down the drain on what I was with that. And, I just feel some type of way. I feel some type of way about it, because it's like I put my trust in people. I put my life on the line for people, not my life on the line, it ain't that serious. But I put my trust in people and I cared about somebody, but I just don't understand why, it wasn't mutual about everything we were on. And, when it's not mutual and you don't want to marry somebody, then it's like, okay, yeah, we would separate. Oh, yeah, it's not going to work type thing. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I felt like being submissive was the thing I needed to be, because I was 18. I was young, living in this apartment. It was really nice. You know what I'm saying? I was so young that I was so stupid, to the fact that I'm stupid, to the fact that submissive is everything. But when women learn stuff and they have to learn situations and things, that's when you have to turn the tables around and say, okay, what's this situation? What was it about? Did I want to take myself out of that situation because it wasn't good for me? And that's what I do a lot. I find myself a lot of times trying to take myself out of situations that always occur. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not healthy. I'm just like so pissed though. I'm just like so mad because like I tried so hard to live my life, do what I want to do, and people hate me for living good, for having a good situation, for having a good relationship with me, whether it's Christ or somebody else. People just aren't happy in general. So you gotta overlook all that. But anyway, I don't know. I just got on here and, I wanted to talk to women about men that are abusive, men that are, not just mentally abusive, verbally. It takes a toll on people's lives, not just physically. You know what I'm saying? That it takes a toll on everybody's life if you're trying to live a certain limelight, if you're trying to live a certain attribute of life, you know, like you don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to be embarrassed. Everybody don't want to be embarrassed, you know. Maybe you have to take anger classes like I had to take. I've gotten angry and I like bust holes through the walls. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. I got mad. I done kicked out my door. Like that's like my second door. And I'm really aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I get angry. I've never really like, I've gotten a fights or two or three, and it would be like, you know what I'm saying? But when it came down to me actually in a relationship, I'm not abusive. I just get like, you know, what is that about? Like, what are you thinking type thing? Like, I'll speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't quiet about nothing. But, you know, it's just, life is just not what I thought, you know? I got on here because I've been going through a lot, and you know, I wanted to channel my anger into positive energy. You know, people are abusive and they're toxic, and they want to say, "Oh, I'm toxic. It's so cool to be toxic," type thing, and then they want to come out here and say, "Oh, I'm a shopaholic." I do that. I'm a shopaholic. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I trill everything. I really say that. I don't care. Sometimes, some months I trill, some months I don't. That's my honest and true statement. And people that don't know what trill is, that means spend everything, don't care. And, you know, think about other people paying your bills. Think about other people doing for you. And not thinking about them, you, and the money you receive. And I do that sometimes. I get money from I have gotten money from men. You know what I'm saying? But not like that. Because when you ask men for money, they be expecting other things. You know what I'm saying? Your time, other situations. They don't care. It's like I bought you type thing. You know what I'm saying? I like gifts, but I don't like all that other stuff. I really, you know, think about myself differently now because I'm trying to be better than what I was, you know. Um, I go through different steps and stuff, you know, what I need to live like, what I need to come out and act like because it's a lot going on with me, you know. I'm biracial, you know, I'm not just black or white. I have actually it's like Armenian and some other stuff in me. But it's like in German and things like that. But I think people don't understand when it comes to, you know, heritage wise on how to deal with me as a person because I'm into learning different things of life and I'm not trying to settle with just being, oh, you're a black girl or oh, you're just a white chick type thing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that, you know? Because I don't like stereotypical things of what people are said to be, you know? I just don't like it. And people are so used to putting people in categories and in places like, oh, okay, so you're one way with your life, you want everybody else to be the way you are. If that was the case, then why are you you? You know what I'm saying? Why are you that person if we're all you? It's like, will the real person please stand up? It's really like that, though. And it's like with black people, you know what I'm saying? We get up there and we say, oh, well, I've been this way since day one, 100 type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. We all keep it real. And some of us really don't keep it real. But honestly, on the ups and ups, we tend to like try to black people tend to try to be in categories, or we try to be down is what it's called. But you don't want to be all the way down where it gets you fired type thing. But you want to be down enough to pay your bills and live good and understand the luxuries that you and them want out of life. But honestly, like, it's not just about being down, it's about friendship, it's about commitment, it's about relationships you have with people. It ain't just about, oh, I'm gonna get this out of you and go. It's about like recognition of who each other is and being willing to trust each other with each other's life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't trust people with your life. Sometimes you can't trust people, period, because you can't tell everybody everything. You can't tell them what you did last week. You can't tell them this girl was you, this guy was you type thing. People get shady sometimes. But you gotta know who you can and can't trust, because there's people out here that don't care. So life is like that. We all know that. But what was I saying? What should I talk about? But I've been real aggressive. I've channeled my energy, like I said. I've started looking on YouTube to look at certain things on here, like bath routines. I did my hair. I braided it. It looked good. uh, I did my hair. Like, I clean up like almost every day. And I leave out the house. Don't believe the people saying I never leave, because that's not true. I get out of my house and leave. I do errands, things like this all week. If I don't write it down, then I probably won't get it done at all. But, like, honestly, if you don't feel good and you're going through lots of anger, physical, everything, don't beat yourself up. Don't punch the walls. The best thing to do is take a hot shower, go in there, turn the shower on hot, wait a couple of like 2-3 minutes, go get in there, it's steamed up, you know what I'm saying? And go take a nice hot bath or something like that. Just channel your energy to something else. I had to get on here. I didn't really want to speak or get on here because I just got mad. I'm going through a lot of stress. My stepmom had a stroke earlier. And maybe I'm just like stressed. Um, Maybe things ain't always my way, and I'm okay with that. But I don't need the other stuff, the other abuse coming from every which way or every end, like, it's stressful. People be stressed the F out. And it's sad, because she does so much work. She does a lot. And I knew that she was tired, because I kept saying, just go sit down. And sometimes when I work hard, like I be doing stuff in the house sometimes, and I be cleaning and washing clothes and doing stuff sometimes. And honestly, like I sit down and I like fall down just to sit down. And that's how much stress people be under. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff kills people when they just do all kinds of stuff. And I mean, I'm so used to, you know what I'm saying? I'm so used to going, that me not going and stopping, I just don't know how to relax type thing. And I could be with men, but it's not all about that. Like I don't want to channel my energy to something not positive, and it's like, oh, well, it's me type thing. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. But what I do every week, majority of the time, I write out a to-do list for the week. And I'm supposed to have my spa days on Sunday where I do everything. I do everything I would. Not, I seen some people have like D appointments and things like that and stuff. And I'm sure everybody does different stuff on different things, or it's certain things you do that you wouldn't do on others. But I made me a little scrub. This is mine. Made me a little bath scrub. I don't think you can see it. And this, I put sugar, Epsom salt, some Dr. Till's Epsom salt. What else did I put in there? Some Himalayan salt, and I put some tea leaf stuff on there. I put eucalyptus in there, drops of eucalyptus, and I do drops of lemongrass. Is it lemongrass? Yeah, lemongrass. And so that should help me soothe out later. And I already have a sugar scrub here. It's like I got this from for Christmas or whatever. I got it for Christmas, but it's stupid. It's so small, ain't it? But like I only use it like for special occasions. I don't use it all the time, so that's why I was able to keep it since last year. And all you gotta do is go like this one time, so it's almost not gone. And that's another thing. I use stuff like this. This is my favorite. It's like some gooey stuff. It's all like Play-Doh. But you can't stress about the hypes of things. You know what I'm saying? This I got out of. It's got stuff out of it. I only got a little bit left. This is like a peel off mask. But like I only like I guess some of the things I do because I try to keep up with things even though I'm stressed out too. Sometimes keeping up with stuff like up to date or up to par, that's another thing. Like, I be on YouTube all the time trying to stay up and see what be going on, because I'm still kind of young. I'm not super old. I stick with subscription boxes. I really like those a lot. Those get you the new makeup that's out or whatever. And those have, like, I do FabFitFun, you know what I'm saying? That had me looking like our last box was straight, but it had like a lot of womanly modern stuff to it. I wasn't mad. It's just like, yeah, I have my box over here. This came in it. I'll show you. I wasn't mad about it. I was just like, what the? These are paints and stuff. These are sample paints. I paint stuff sometimes. Like, I redo furniture, if it's looking bad or whatever. This, I'm thinking it was like this thing. And that's what you spray your bed down with, sanitizing bed. Like, I wouldn't use this. This is okay. I guess it's a light on it to see if it's sanitized, but I wouldn't. This ain't my favorite item, but it's. I love FabFitFun, but I just thought it was more modern type stuff instead of more like a glamorous type thing, Because like some of them cater to what be going on, and some of them showing us what's going on. And I wasn't ready for that one. I was like, no, we don't need to go back to this sanitizing the beds. Like, people do that though. Like, I be so stressed out, you know what I'm saying? That honestly, it's like sanitizing beds type thing. I was like, I don't know who could have the energy to do that. That's just a lot. Maybe somebody has to do it with specialty skills or something. But I made me a scrub. I made me some stuff today so I can take a nice good shower and chill out. And semi-annual sales are on. I'm always about going shopping, about sales and clearance. And those are on now, so I'm really trying to be on that. But I don't know. It's a lot to why I be stressed out so much. But maybe I'm getting into another lifestyle. Yeah, I'm stressing myself out. But like, oh, and another thing is like you can go on Groupon and they have those spa retreats or spa days or hair getting done. All those are on Groupon. You know what I'm saying? You go in there, get you a little discount, go get your face wax, bikini wax, all kinds of stuff, body contouring, things like that. And sometimes I think I'm gonna get me a massage because I need it. Sometimes things be so stressful that I'm massaging my work. I thought I'd get one every month. Maybe they should let people do um I don't know. I think they should do yoga and stuff everywhere or yoga in the park. But I would definitely participate in that. My stomach is on tight. I'm drinking alcohol. Um, I've been on here for 30 minutes. A lot of times, not just cleaning and stuff. Somebody hates this. Maybe they should channel their aggressiveness to something else, like kickboxing or martial arts or something. Cause I get mad too. I'm ready to fight, and it's stupid at the end of the day. Cause I went to jail for like 30 days fighting some chick. It was stupid. It's not worth going to jail over fighting people. It really ain't. At the end of the day, you go to grown people jail, and it's like not worth your time. Maybe people need to understand what that was like. People don't know what they don't need to know though, because you don't tell people everything about your life. It's secretive for a reason. Because if you were to tell everybody everything, I'm sure people would be in jail and people would not be living good. And I'm sure people would have story to another story until they got to the real truth of the matter. And it's just like a detective thing. You find out all this stuff, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, is that what you wanted? Is that really worth it? I just don't kick it with people that want to laugh at people living good and people having it all. Because, maybe we do have it all. Maybe we're blessed as Americans to have the opportunities that we do. You know what I'm saying? You knocking other people because you came into a country, and you gotta realize that it's our country we live by and we serve. But it's like I'm a woman, but you a man in physique. I'm just stupid, you know. I just don't understand what. Like, I have relatives that come here, you know what I'm saying, and then they say, "Oh, we like it here," but it's like, I want to go back home type thing, and I'm like, why do you want to go back home? Because here, more so, we're more free to do what we want to do than overseas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you come over here, it's like, why do you think that we should be more like something else than what we are? It's probably because the church is leading everybody, which isn't a problem because some people go to church and some people don't out here. We're obligated to live the way we want to live out here. Like, you can go to a Muslim church, you can go to any type of church out here. You don't have to be obligated to even go. But if you choose to go, you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's kind of like, what do you tell people that don't understand that, the world isn't their world? You know what I'm saying? God didn't place you on this world and say it was yours. Like you just living on it. You know what I'm saying? You just basking in his glory. You know what I'm saying? You basking in the sun of him, the sky of him. You know what I'm saying? I live like that. Like I'm not better than anybody out here. They're not better than anybody out here. Everybody is liable for their own life. They're liable for their own life. That means anybody can go to jail, anybody can get fired, anybody can come down here and act stupid at any time, and anybody can get put in jail. You know what I'm saying? Anybody is liable to live a certain way and live unrighteously, unholy, untamed, wife, queen, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like I'm not gonna go in on nothing because it's stupid. But I think of myself like a child of God. You know what I'm saying? I love the Lord. I love Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ is my friend. Because it would be times that I can't depend on nothing, but I can understand why he is me though, as my savior. You know what I'm saying? He saves people. He saves lives. I'm a Christian woman, but I'm not doing everything like I'm supposed to do. But I'm a saved woman. Every time I try to get saved, I just backslide a lot. But people don't understand what saved is. They don't understand what basking in the glory of the Lord is. They want to come out here. These are blessings. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no blessings, then you need to figure out why you better than your situation, or you better than your house, you better than your car. If you don't love your car, go get another one. If you don't love your house, go get another one. If you don't love your wife, your kids, your dogs, or cats, go fix that. Go fix it. Go get another one, but fix what you got in your house. And people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that it's life that you have to live like that. Like, they want to get mad and throw fits and tantrums and act silly like everybody owes them something. Nobody owes anybody nothing. Nobody owes anybody, excuse me, shit. Don't nobody owe nobody nothing. You didn't pay my house. You didn't pay my cars. You didn't buy nothing here. Yo, like you ain't nobody to me, but I'll recognize you for who you are. But if you really hate people for being living and talking good with the Lord, then please go. You know what I'm saying? Because we walking in the path of righteousness if we wanted to, or even if we didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm saved because I love the Lord. I might not do everything right because I've been walked and everything else. And I'm happy about being walked. It's just I gotta overcome what I had going on to get to where I need to be, which is gonna make me a better person in the end. I'm just not too familiar with why people laugh about people that have mental illness, people that are, you know, people that have mental illness, people that are mentally impaired, people that are handicapped, people that are sick, people that are hoarders, people that are can't even get out of the bed. You know what I'm saying? People that can't do for themselves because it's always a problem within themselves. It's always something wrong that occurred for them to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? You can't just think that people woke up one day and said, "Oh, okay, I'm going to do this way, or I'm going to do it that way," and say, "Oh, you know what? I just ain't going to do it ever again." You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I said. I'm basically saying, like, just because they decide to get out of personal love. I'm really tired. I gotta take a shower. I think just because you think that people don't care is not why we don't care about people's lives or whatever. I don't know. People laugh at me because they think I'm hard as a rock. I'm not hard as a rock at all, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm really soft, cute, cuddly, fluffy. I'm fluffy like a cloud. And I like to stay that way. Or it be problems with me and others. And I hate that. I hate having problems with people. It be stupid. It be really stupid because you can always talk through stuff. You can always handle things differently. You can always live above the influence of everything. You don't have to. You don't have. It's like kindergarten. You don't have to go down to somebody's level so that they can understand you, so they can know who you are. It's just like, why? You know me, you see me. It's like, why? If you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say nothing at all. I do that. Like, if I hate somebody, I don't want to talk to them, I just keep walking. Walk, 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 walk. I just keep walking in the basking of the sun. Yeah. So maybe we should be more like that, and maybe we shouldn't have more head buster problems out of life. But I'm okay. I'm blessed in the Lord and highly favored. Highly, highly favored. But anyway, thank y'all for listening. I'm about to go take a shower. And y'all have a great one. And thank you for listening. And I'll holler. All right, bye.